I'd like to call this meeting to order of the House Communications Technology Committee. Mary, could you please take the roll? Thank you. I'd like to welcome you all here. We do have breakfast for you, thanks to the group that was in here in the room before. But I was informed we're out of what? Regular coffee? Okay, sorry. Just want to make sure everybody knows that. So please eat it. I'd like to call up House Bill 129, printer number 110. Alex, please read the summary of the bill.
House Bill 129 amends the Unfair Trade Practices and Consumer Protection Law to create consumer protection requirements for negative option subscription plans.
Thank you, and Representative Borowski's here, and I know you want to deliver some remarks, so go ahead, the floor is yours.
Good morning. Thank you, Chair Cerisi and Ortite. Thank you for bringing this bill forward. I appreciate the consideration of the committee of House Bill 129. I'm sure we've all experienced a situation. You click on an offer, sign up for a trial on an online service, you type in your credit card, and use the service once or twice in the free period. And then you secure your free item, and then you forget about it. What this legislation does is help make sure that you don't get signed up repeatedly for this no longer free service. House Bill 129 will require companies to automatically opt you out of these contracts unless they communicate that you are opted in. So you don't automatically get opted in. It clarifies how consumers must be notified prior to the renewal, and how they have to display the information clearly and concisely. So no longer will consumers need to search for information buried on a website. They'll be informed of the renewal, that it's about to recur, along with a charge to your credit card, provide instructions instructions in a way that you normally communicate. So if it's by email, if it's by mail, they will be providing that information to you as how you can cancel prior to the automatic renewal. It will also, most importantly, it will prohibit the seller from charging a credit card until they've obtained the consumer's consent for the automatic referral. So this legislation is about transparency and notifications, and will go far toward protecting our consumers from being charged for services they no longer need or use. I want to thank you all so much for your consideration of the legislation, and have a good morning. Thank you.
Thank you. There is one amendment, amendment number 00934. Alex, would you read the amendment?
Amendment A00934 revises the definition of negative option plan, changes requirements for the disclosures required in the bill, adds a definition for clear and conspicuous, and an exemption for security systems, and makes technical changes.
Are there any questions on the amendment? Representative Gatos.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And this may also be on the whole bill as so when you revise that definition. So actually, let me back up and ask it this way. So I know I can't stand when you just get tons of email, and there are some subscriptions that allow you to say, hey, do you want to be notified before the renewal? Is that still an option, or will they have to automatically identify or send you a renewal notice.
Yes, they would have to provide the renewal notice automatically.
But if that means that they would no longer be able to allow me to check a box to say, don't notify me, I recognize this is an automatic renewal. Because I hate to get emails, that's why.
Right, yes, I believe that they would be required to provide the notice prior to the renewal.
Anyone else? We've been joined by Representative Hack and Siegel. On the amendment, are there any no votes? Okay, moving to the bill as amended. On House Bill 129, are there any no votes? The bill will be reported out of committee and moved to the House floor. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Moving on to the next bill. Let me get to my next page here. House Bill 1299. No, that's not. Which one? Yeah, 1299. Alex?
House Bill 1299 amends the Unfair Trade Practices and Consumer Protection Law to require companies to provide a notification before each automatic renewal, to be transparent about renewal terms, and to allow subscribers to cancel subscription services online if they initially subscribed over the internet.
There is one amendment to the bill, A00981. Alex, can you read the amendment, please?
A00981 has an exemption for insurance and extends the effective date to 180 days.
Are there any questions on the amendment? Are there any negative votes on the amendment? Moving on to the bill. The bill is my bill. It's a simple bill, and I have to thank Alex for it. He's the one who came to me, what was it, 3 years ago now? And said, I think we should move a bill through that makes it simple to cancel when you subscribe, because you can't find how to cancel sometimes. I think we had a couple people come into the office who were upset by it, and we came up with a bill, worked it through with as many tech people and organizations as we could, and came to a place where it made it much easier. Doesn't mean you have to cancel, but it's easy to find the same way you subscribed to cancel. So I don't know if there's any questions on the bill. Seeing none, are there any negative votes? Okay, House Bill 1299 will be reported with the amendment to the House floor. Is there any other business anyone would like to bring up before we adjourn? All right, well, meeting adjourned. Thank you.